Welcome everybody, here's your Strategy Wolf and welcome back to Victoria 3. Welcome back to our Serbian Principality in 1864 and welcome back with our current ruler Prince Alexander Karađorđević. And we're back here in a situation we just gained, not a little bit ago, control of our entire independence. And at the moment we're struggling, or not struggling, but realigning our market. Establishing ourselves here on the Balkans. We have to see what our next steps are. Thanks for asking, by the way, where the new episode was. I'm very much happy to see that people are asking for it, and I'm sorry you had to wait a little bit longer. I got very sick during this week, or not very, but I was knocked out for a bit, and therefore not really able to do a lot, and just mainly the game versus Old Crow Baltas, the multiplayer had to keep on going. But I was too exhausted, and now I'm on my way back to recovery, and I realized it's already so much nicer. I'm not exhausted from just staring at the screen for a little bit. So nice, we're back, and let's see what we have to do next. At the moment we're not enacting anything, and we're just building and establishing ourselves. Exactly. We have a financial situation that isn't that great. Yeah. But interest 2000. But I still hope we can recover this one, since it's like not red yet. We have just 2,000 interest, and we keep on building, and we have a massive investment pool. Don't forget about this one. Actually, we should maybe just privatize a couple of things. I haven't really checked on this one recently. Yeah. Sometimes I forgot just about this button. And by privatization, like, we have these 2 million, they should like quickly or hopefully buy those from us. Normally, like, a lot of times these reinforced shipyards are not really helpful, but yeah, why not? Since we do not have unlimited people, let's maybe always try to produce in the highest possible technology level. Did we already bought something? Not yet, no. Yeah, here the arms I want to keep just mainly for style reasons, but also since they do not run always like efficiently. I want to keep them in the in a state ownership, but the rest can be privatized, obviously. And let's see when hopefully they're gonna buy some stuff soon. Oh, the silk is not here. Okay. Railway. Actually, why not? I'd rather have them buy it now, since we do have so much investment pool. I find this actually really crazy, 22 million. And I really wonder where this is coming from. I mean, it would be lovely to just take some from the rich. But yeah, not easy, not with our current government. Or best case, I have them obviously invest in the future. But for the moment, we really don't have too much to do. We could go propertied women. But at the birth rate versus workforce ratio, I mean, our birth rate with our little population isn't that immensely, but in the end, it's this. Yeah, it's percentage-wise, it's relatively it's the same. We gotta wait a bit. In the meantime, let's plan what our next steps will be. Actually, since Serbian heartlands. What do we need? We need Skopje, right? So at some point we gotta go and claim Skopje. How much longer do we have a truce with the Ottomans? It's already over, and we get branching out. That's really nice. Railroad boom, the growth of... Because this is sometimes hard to get in bigger countries when you have, for me at least, I feel like it's not so easy to run everything efficiently, and you have to change basically all to railway transport. The growth of branch lines along the main railroads has been immensely valuable to the growth of our burgeoning rail industry. A child has been arrested for picking up coal alongside newly railed tracks. If the youth had been smart enough to steal the whole railroad, he would have been hailed as the Napoleon of industry. But actually it's railway throughput, northern Serbia, Moldos, nah. Let's take the tax progress just because the throughput, it's not so much in the one line, right? It's doing fine, I guess, and I think these ones are even run by... I actually could have helped, but this one is even run by the Pope. Yeah. Yeah, we have here the... Actually, we could already hit it. The thing is, now we don't have an ally, you know. Before, it's always easier when you have this support independence, then basically everybody joins right away. And this time not. We rather have still the Brits leaning towards the Ottomans. That's really bad. And the Wallachians too, how come? What is wrong with them? So we have to still... We definitely need to find an ally that will help us for this. Or... do we have an ally? Nope. In the end, it's basically Russia, or we should form the defensive pact though. Russia or Austria that would help us mainly. Is there any chance for defensive pacts? Because defensive pacts help us already. I mean, they've got 58 battalions. Okay. Nothing we can deal with right now. And at the same time, I'm also want to keep these improvements down here. Not even the Greeks want an alliance. Yeah, what, they're the British Empire now? Interesting. Oh, pardon. See, this is where I'm coming from, what I talked about. But actually, don't worry, this is just sounding good. By the way, I think from just a look, as you see, the gold reserves have gone up again. They bought back, like the capitalists spent some of the investment pool. Yep. Or there's still 22 million, or was it... Hopefully the Pope... This wasn't the Pope that bought them. Are we investing in the... I am not sure if this is actually still a good move to do this. Ah, damn, I wanted to install the ones with the ownership of the GDP. Yeah, but we do have the high investment pool, right? That's what I was hoping, that investment rights somewhere else might help us. Let's have a quick look at the Belgrade Bank financial districts. And they have some possessions over here. And just looking at Italy, then the music switches. Yeah, the beauty is about getting back on track from being sick and like a little bit knocked out. My mood is in such a... We have also great weather outside, so I'm really in a brilliant mood suddenly. Maybe also I'm a little bit deluded, so it's like the last days. But all good. What is the name of the song actually? I really like it. I guess it's the opera. Now we shall find out at some point. Okay, the Widow's Might, this one we had before. This is good when you have strong homogeneity, and I think in Northern Serbia we do have, so yeah. And we get Psychiatry, that's helpful for the bureaucracy modifier. Oh, look at this! I think this was one of my main problems here, right? That we had such a tax waste. Now we suddenly... And yeah... I'm sorry, Creeper, your bankruptcy run, is back on track. I think you never saw me file for bankruptcy. I'm not sure if I ever did. Papal States on trade agreement, actually... is this what we want right now? I mean, we have the... For the moment, we can always quit it, right? Donation of Knowledge, another... Oh, in this university in Bosnia, do we have one here? Nope. Excellent. Yeah, sometimes these events, I love them. They come really handy. I mean, they will be expensive. Yeah, this was one of the problems. We had to pay so much for level 5 university, right? But you also want to have smart population, so... Of course, Bosnia Sarajevo gets a university. Accidental good press for Ottoman Empire, okay. Private correspondence exchanged by members of the anti-Ottoman society have been published in pamphlets. The letters praise Ottoman Empire contrary to the intentions of the intelligentsia. Frustration brews at the gathering of the anti-Ottoman society members. Many are quick to blame the intelligentsia for the mishap with the series of pamphlets distributed without their sanction. One member challenges the fervor of the group. Yes, this was not our intention, but this is not one minor setback in our grand undertaking. No, intelligentsia should pull any remaining, pamphlets, definitely. And really look at this situation over here. Everybody is at full scale happy apart from the landowners. That's really crazy. I mean, it's not gonna last forever, for sure not. Yeah, and at the moment I definitely don't want to spend. It's an up and down here with our reserves. But let's hope, let's quickly check that knew that the motor industries were bought immediately by the Pope. No, they weren't. That's good to see. Two Sicilies want also an investment rights. I mean, yes, why not still, right? I mean, they can build stuff in my land, but in our communist revolution later we can like power it away anyways. Now let's see. But we have this excessive millions here on the investment pool that we cannot really invest right now in the low workforce we have available here in our country. Basically Bosnia still to build up. So I think let's have a quick look at our market. It's really hard that we're not getting such good dye in. Wow, still so much. Yeah, let's do it. If we cannot invest properly here, then let's invest in Sicily. And I think here we'll definitely, since there's the modifier, this should be late. Okay, this is not profitable yet, but let's build one just in case. I'd like to profit later on in the highly profitable sulfur mines in Sicily. Guess they depict like the nitrates and stuff, fertile grounds that were found next to the Etna. I'm not sure if there's mineral. I assume there's minerals that were used also for this is by our new ship design. Yay! Were used for the production of fertilizer and so forth. Still such a high. That really worries me that we have such high prices for wheat farming. Yeah, maybe we should somewhere change a bit to maintain single crop. Yeah, here sounds Bosnia looks good. I also don't want to lose the entire sugar and situation, but the wheat is obviously more important. Let's also do it here. And you need more fertilizer. Interesting. Yeah, the problem is really that we don't have enough population. That's the main thing. You can let me know. Are we opening up to others? Since one point, I mean, we're not in the old system anymore where it's just binary, but we could, of course, go towards the racial segregation or even cultural exclusion, which would lead for more people to be accepted and probably more migration to our country. However, is this what we want? Didn't we want a Serbian dominated Balkan? But at the end, it's kind of what people also want, right? Apart from the petit bourgeois and the racial segregation. You know what? The Albanians would like it, obviously. Let's have a look how... Second biggest group, though. Let's check quickly how they... Actually, a lot of them are at 4 at least. Oh, the Bosniaks quite discriminated, but I mean it's probably more for the religion, right? And the main idea behind it would be that we attract more European people to come. To move to the great centers of prosperity here in Europe, to the Balkans. Just controlling, by the way, the GDPs of the countries for a quick checkup for the development. US still struggling a bit over there. Have they Abraham Lincoln already? Did they get slavery banned? Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, maybe we covered it already in here, but you know, I play also other Victoria games in the meantime, so sometimes you forget tiny little details. Yeah, glass works. Crystal glass. Yeah, as I said, yes, we wanna. I don't wanna hold back for. We have lead, right? So let's go produce it. I always want to take the most I can. I had the highest technology for a limited workforce, so we produced them because we can't fill all our factories anyways. That's why we could potentially at some point also reduce our construction capacities actually. We get new levels for harbors. Actually, this is lovely despite the low population here. Our harbor here in Podgorica or Kataro or whatever, this Kotor, I guess. Oh man, thinking about Montenegro makes me wanna go there again. It's been like over 10 years that I went, but so beautiful this area down here. If you ever have the chance, for me personally, this year is actually my favorite part of Europe to some extent. Like nature-wise, but culture-wise too. Or the city's beautiful, food is amazing, simple but great. Yeah, just nice. If you ever have a chance, go check out Montenegro, Albania. Highly recommend it. I mean, of course, also the rest here, Croatia, of course, but I mean, Croatia is almost quite boring. It's like too touristic, too clean, too professional already. If you like the Balkan drill, you should go further south or to Bosnia, where like a tiny village, everybody will be very hard here to welcome you and gives you Slivovic immediately. Great people, great trips. Unfortunately, just the political tensions and the history making the place difficult at points, but okay. Okay. Building is happening. Oh, nice. Now they're activated too. We're getting even more in here. 24 million. And look at this GDP growth. Isn't this lovely? And we have the standard of living not necessarily growing alongside, but almost. University here in Bosnia is already fully manned. That was fast. The Journal of Philosophical Studies. Members of the philosophy department from the University of Northern Serbia have signed a formal petition for governmental funding of their next project for this journal. 900, 4 or 5 years, 10% prestige. Can we do that? I think so, come on. Yes, funding it. Not this huge of a jump in terms of our prestige, but it's not an unimportant, you know. Oh, he's a reformer on our... Milan, the successor, he's actually not a historical figure, he's a moderate. And somehow... Oh! God damn it. That's not good. Our... we didn't pay attention, but we subsidized even the mines, right? It seems like our Serb mining company ran out of... they went bankrupt. It probably means we lost also a couple of mines. That's like half, I think a third of them get actually destroyed, or the rest goes back to the ownership of the workforce, as far as I know. Yeah, but it is what it is. We tried it, and it's very hard, as you saw, to really keep this here together with this very vulnerable market. And yeah, of course, I could try to join a big one, but it wasn't also so easy. Not that anybody offers this right away to me. We could. I don't want to attach myself to Austria at the moment. Nor they want. They also don't want me. I mean, yeah, okay. Russia would take me in the power block actually, but still, since Malakia isn't in the part, we can't get in. Let's do quickly the forestry producers. I mean, you can always disband them if necessary. Oh, that's really not great. The bankruptcy here hit us. Yeah, it's not gonna destroy anything huge. It was not the baseline or the main part of our integral part of our industrial strategy. Since, to be honest, yeah, for this industrial strategy, we need more. We need more industry. We need more people. Bread, butter, ballot. With the price of grain soaring across the country, yeah, the Conservative Party is finding itself under relentless pressure from the opposition, accused of recklessly toying with the welfare of its citizens. High price of grain? Humbug. In my youth, Hamburg? In German it's Humbug. I don't know. I know the word just in German. Never heard it in English. Hamburg, I guess. In my youth, we would make do with even less than what you have now, for double the labor. These outrageous food prices are nothing more than the musing of hysterical housewives. Yes, we don't want the Conservative Party to be too strong, even though they are. As you see, here we have a wild up and down. Interest rate still, interest at top 2,500, still bearable. Turmoil in the Balkans. Oh wow, a Bulgarian uprising. Interesting. How many troops do they have? 4,000. Okay, is there any chance? Oh yeah, this could be a good. I mean. This would be a lovely one, but I would also support the Ottomans, to be honest, for the price of taking Skopje. But is there nobody giving the Bulgarians some support? That's a little bit sad. That's really like, I think there's even incentives that you get extra authority, or is it just my friend's mod that for the Russians, for example? I mean, come on, Russia, this is your task here. Your fellow Slavs aligning here on the Balkans, a Bulgarian uprising. Where's your support for them? Yeah, but no, but this is where I still like this. Yeah, and I don't want this again to be an episode where I complain about Victoria since I love the game too much. Yeah, we passed the opportunity because nobody joined in, nothing happened. That's really sad. Yeah, but this is where, like, sometimes with the diplomatic, I don't care for the war. The military for me works, and it has some setbacks. It doesn't work perfectly. It has to be fine-tuned for sure. But just the behavior of the AI, how they react in different diplomatic situations. This is my main point where I would love to see improvements, and I don't know how this is. Yeah, how it's of course coding AI is probably quite hard. But sometimes I don't know how this is going to be with, in general, AI evolving all over the place. What they can do right now is impressive, right? And can't you just have... I guess this is gonna come at some point in the future that development studios can kind of have AI, like real AIs, not algorithms behind the in-game AI, but probably I don't know how resource intense that would be. On top, 5% authority for 5 years. What I'm saying is, like, probably then also the AI gets suddenly so good that people are gonna complain. 5%, how much is this? 1,200. So 10% is 120, so 5% is 60. We can bear that, right? Rather than standard of living. I don't want to discriminate this Albanians too filthily. Also, yeah, since this is probably the Kosovo Albanians in the end, I don't want to project anything here too early. We're in 1866. I don't know how to feel like there was quite good situation back in the day. Please prove me wrong in the comments if you know better. I'm trying to keep my statements here rather limited and not too extreme. Or a nice livestock rate. That helps. First of all, army defense, and also here saving up some workforce with the barbed wires. That's good. And let's have a look where we continue next. Breach loading artillery. Now you don't have a lot of artillery yet, so nah. We need to save up work. We need to have more. Yeah, this one, right? Too far away. Where is the bad weather? Why don't we use the thing for the mines where we save up workforce? The pump jack. Also, I used to yesterday I had a different mod activated, so the tech tree looked different and might be confused. The joint stock is coming. Realism is not coming. Here is also taking us 5 years. Phew. Okay, if we're at the point where things take 5 years, maybe it's time to start with that. And rotary valve would be interesting. Oh, but also like the improved fertilizer, definitely. A steam donkey, here we are. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go for the fertilizers despite the huge time. And probably I hope it's going down a little bit at some point. The research time costs, but yeah, we need to. I was a little bit worried when I saw these. I mean, we're still erecting more farms, truly, but yeah, this is worrying me a bit. The rest is also not great, but still. Let's sell some guns. In general, it's like the lead price here is also jumping, I feel. In between some ups and downs. The Austrians get some ships from us. Yeah, you see like every little tiny trade move here basically makes a huge difference for the market sometimes. That's how it goes. Pope gets some luxury stuff from us. So do the Austrians. Let's trade where we can, right, with the Pope. And sometimes I even activate the trade routes that are not great yet, so there's some more demand and then the price goes up and our people follow into the factories. That's the idea. Now jumping here, our balance is also, look at this balance diagram, it's crazy how it's jumping back and forth here. But the gold reserves are going up again, the investment pool too. Foreign investment rights, no. Definitely not, we are kind of... What is wrong with you, Britain? Why do they have such a problem with me? Like the spelling, are you kidding me? Who does that? Oh. Should we form a defensive pact now with the Austrians? Maybe. Since the Germans are also invested here now. Wow, they took Wallonia here. I think Luxembourg was just annexed and they choose this one. Oh yeah, Netherlands are surprisingly big and Belgium minimal. Okay, that's why the weird shape. Yeah, I'm just rather improving. I don't know, what are they trying to take Montenegro from us, the Brits? That would be the next move that we would be like, what the hell? Yeah, and sadly this Bulgarian revolt has been already crushed, as you see. But it is what it is, yeah. To the highest standards, Prince Alexander Karađorđević expects the same level of competence and meticulousness from his ministers as he applies to his own work. Now the prince turns to his attention to overseeing a particular cog in the machine of government. Hand-picked clerks, both of them, both impeccably dressed according to their means, though the hallmarks of the benefactors shining through. Leftover cigar smoke, a faint brandy stain on collar corner, little vices leverage to another's benefit. Creek cost, trade route cost, or construction sector throughput, also very nice. But we are so fully overbuilt already. We could save money, right, by increasing the throughput and dismantling some. How much edicts are we using right now? That's not too many. How much trade routes? 21, okay. Oh, that's actually helpful. Let's gonna go for the trade routes. I think we're gonna finish off this year, and then we finish off by the end of this. When it switch to 68. Okay, the question is, I think in the end, interesting. Mexico keeps on founding these power blocks. Council of Nations, a religious one. No, not bad, I guess. Oh, Spain managed to... Okay, interesting. Wow, I never see Spain in a single... never, no we did it, but didn't pay too much attention, but interesting that Spain vassalized both Peru, Bolivia and Granada already. In multiplayer this is not surprising to me, but also building it with a power block, but here I'm surprised. Interesting to see. How strong is Spain? Oh, great power number 6, they're doing quite well. Not the traditional thing, and yeah, while looking at this, of course we passed the point where I wanted to go. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, and we're gonna continue obviously next time with this one. Yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm happy to consider your ideas and wishes and so forth. And of course, if you haven't yet, it would be simply fantastic if you leave me a like and subscription to support my work a little bit, so you won't miss any future episodes. And yeah, and in general, you make me a little bit happy. That's so nice of you. And most importantly, see you next time in the next episode when we continue with our Serbian ascendance. Thank you for watching. See you then. Bye. Your Strategy Wolf.